welcome to a new vlog. I need to work out what I'm doing here. The eagle-eyed amongst you have probably already can tell something's different back here, something's different here. I've just gone straight in. Hope that's okay. Hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much if you watched the last vlog where I was explaining life got a bit difficult for a bit, and yeah, we're still in the difficult zone, but we're gonna try and move on. God, it is hot. I need to do this clip relatively quickly because I need the fan on. What is the temperature? I don't think it's even that hot. I think it's just because I've been moving around and singing ABBA.
Quite warm outside.
It did. It's 22, it feels like 19, so it's not, I mean, for our country it's hot, but it's not actually hot enough to complain. So, yes. Anyway, hello. Say hello, Mum.
Hello.
I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, we left on a bit of a low note, and I want to counteract that. I'm being very vocally explicit of my hand, sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. This has been a mess of an introduction. I'm so sorry. So very sorry. Anyway, still going through a difficult time, but we're going to try and persevere. We are pushing forward. And yeah, it is Friday the 30th of May today. And I've just finished work. It is 4:30. Sorry, 1 second. What was that? I just had a bug on me. And now I cannot find the bug. To get rid of the bug. Can anyone see the bug? Not me. Sorry. What was I saying? What did I say before the bug was on me?
That we're going to try to get back into it.
Yeah, I feel like there was something else.
Oh. Ask me then.
I feel like I said something after that, but I don't remember. Anyway, hello. We're trying to go with the groove. But as you can see, I'm not going to leave you hanging any longer. We have had some renovation type stuff happening in the house. Since I last saw you, I can't remember actually how I left it. I did tell you we're getting new carpets. Yes, I told you about the new carpets. What I didn't tell you is that I bought a new sofa, and that arrived this week, and I am sat on it right now. It is green. It is a sage green. Why can I keep seeing little marks on the sofa now? It's on camera. So I'm currently sat on our new sofa with our old sofa there. This room suddenly feels very big, that it's got two huge sofas in it. The reason that one's there is because I was meant to have help getting it out of the house, and then I didn't. So that sofa is still there. It was meant to be collected by the council today, but obviously I had to rearrange that. So hopefully it's going to be collected next week, which would be great. But at the moment we've got two sofas, one of which is half broken. So, would you like to see this sofa a bit better? I will get up at some point, but it is this like sage green colour. And these are the new cushions that literally just arrived. Oh, sorry, the sofa is a DFS sofa. It is probably the cheapest sofa that DFS have. Because your girl is getting a bit broke. We've booked something like a little staycation in the next couple of weeks, which is great, but it also means that I am now officially like out of coins. It's a rough month for money. I did get paid the other day, but other than that, we're not doing great. But let me tell you about these cushions. I saw the gingham and I just had to get them. These are from Dunelm. Well, actually, I bought them on Dunelm. They are a company called Fern. with a U. Let me... I hope that's in focus. It says Fern, and I bought 2, and I feel like I need one, like something for the middle of the sofa, like maybe a different type of cushion. But these literally arrived in the last like half an hour, so I haven't really had time to sit with them and make a decision. And yeah, so the plan for tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday is basically clearing this room, which is going to be fun. So I started last week. Last weekend I moved one of the desks out and I've put everything next door. Everything else needs to come out this weekend, ready for the carpets and stuff to be done next week. So that will take quite a long time, I think. Also, this weekend, I need to... Oh, that's the other reason I'm going to be broke, is because my brother will be finishing university this weekend. Mum's smiling. He has just finished his he will be finishing his 3-year course of university. Obviously I don't want to give too many details because it's not my course or anything, it's not my life. But yes, he will be finishing and I wanted to buy him a present. And we've had a little talk about what we might want. Not confirmed yet, but I will be buying him a present. And yeah, so I'm running him around this weekend, just helping him get stuff organised for him finishing and stuff like that. So I'm a bit of a taxi driver this weekend. So we're doing that. We have painted upstairs and yeah, we did the flooring, we've done the painting. We're doing a second coat of paint this weekend for one of the bedrooms upstairs. All of that needs to be done before the carpets go in, basically. So we've got quite a lot to do this weekend. Also, I've realised I need, for when we go away on our little staycation, I would need a swim costume. I've been meaning to try on a swim costume for the last month. And it's got quite last minute from my point of view. But I still need to try one on. So I've got one over there that I'm going to try on at some point. I don't know what the lighting's doing, I'm really sorry. I'm going to try one on this evening, hopefully. Because tomorrow morning, if the swim costume doesn't fit, we need to go to M&S in store. Because M&S online is still down. God rest its soul, its online soul. But yeah, so yeah, I need to go in store to get a swim costume potentially. If not, I need to order one on ASOS. Got a little bit of time, but not as much time as I would like. So yeah, so that's gonna happen. I wanted to go to the gym. I'm not gonna lie, the gym, barely gone. I don't think I have gone in like weeks, actually. No, I haven't gone in weeks because of everything going on. So I would like to go to the gym this weekend. I don't know if I have time. We will see. If not, I will go next week. I'm still catching up with, I mean, I've finished work for the week now, but I feel like I was catching up still because of being poorly. There's a van outside. Is it their van or is someone coming to the door? Sorry. Bear with. Doesn't sound like anyone's at the door. 1 second. I'm back. It wasn't for us. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a busy weekend. Oh, I need to go to the post office. Oh my God, I think it might be too late for me to do my returns. We also need to go to the chemist to get our medicine. Okay, Breathe. This is the point in the week where I realise how much I've still got to do and I start panicking. Oh. If I don't get these parcels sent back tomorrow, I won't be able to send them back.
Right.
Which is frustrating, but there's been a lot going on. Anyway. The point I'm trying to make is that I am feeling a bit better in myself. I'm gonna... That is cruel, that is. I was about to say, I don't feel as ill anymore today. But I think I'm still quite ill. I'm still waiting for my blood test results, but I have a different appointment next week where one of my medications needs to be reviewed. So I might, while I'm there, be like, by the way, do you have my blood test results? Because I'd quite like to know what they were. And yeah, it's just going to be busy for the next couple of days, isn't it, Mum?
Yes.
Very busy. Probably too busy to be just sat in front of the camera chilling. I probably should be doing stuff, shouldn't I?
We all should.
We all should, yeah. I just want to have a nap, if I'm being perfectly honest. But it is now 20 to 5, and that's late even for me to try and squeeze in a nap. So we're not going to do that. Mum and I have decided we're going to have a very grown-up dinner of an ice cream party because we have more ice cream than anything else in the freezer at the moment because there was an offer on, and I bought lots of ice cream because I shouldn't be allowed money when I'm struggling. I just shouldn't be allowed money when everything else is going wrong because my brain goes, let's buy food. Let's buy little treats. Let's buy a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And yeah, anyway, so our grown-up dinner is going to be some ice cream. We might watch some, what do you want to watch? I'll tell you what we have been doing. In the afternoons when I'm working, I've been working on the sofa for a bit because it's nice. So we've had the Mission Impossible films going because the latest one is in the cinema. And we haven't seen I think we hadn't seen the last 2 or 3. I don't know what you'd seen, but I haven't seen the last 2 or 3 films. But we've just finished this afternoon the most recent one. So other than that, we've just got to go to the cinema now. Don't know when we've got time to do that. We might miss it after all this and have to wait for it to come on streaming. But actually, let me look on the cinema time. Oh, but when will we have time? I was going to say maybe we could go this weekend, but I don't think there is any time at all this weekend for us to go. Oh, okay, they're still showing at least 5 showings a day at our cinema. So I think it's going to be fine, she says. Lilo and Stitch has come out. We need to see that. I've had very interesting opinions on Lilo and Stitch, the live action, so I want to see it and make up my own mind. I wanted to see Sinners in the cinema. I haven't got around to it. I'm also very behind with Marvel. I feel like all of a sudden I've become like 2 or 3 years behind with the entire franchise. But it's fun. I just realised I have been talking for a really long time now and Mum is politely just sort of sat there, but I think she probably wants ice cream in a minute. What do you think? She's nodding. There's definite nods happening. So yeah, I'm going to go and sort out the ice cream party and find something to watch because I've got to get my brother in a few hours. So I can't go to bed early. So we need to find something to watch that will keep me awake until I go and get him. So Probably won't see you again today, but I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you in a second. Bye! Okay, I said I wasn't coming back today, but I stood up for once. So this is the new sofa. Da-da-da! And that is the old sofa. Yay! Boo! Yay! Boo! Okay, I'm going. Good morning. It is Saturday, the 31st.
May.
Thank you, of May. I love how he just looks at her like, help. Something huge has happened in my world. When I say something huge has happened in my world, I mean something huge has happened in Taylor Swift's world, which therefore means something big happened to me too. I'm going to talk about it for a little bit, if you don't mind. She's managed to buy back her original masters, so she now owns everything. This is huge. Like, I can't get over. But now it all makes sense to me. Like the delay with Rep TV and all, like, just everything. It all makes sense. Like why she's been quiet for so long, and because she's been busy negotiating stuff. She's a little negotiator. I'm so happy for her. Yeah, it's huge. It's really huge. I'm sad because if you're not aware, she basically posted a letter on her website explaining this. And she said she's only re-recorded about like a quarter of Reputation, Taylor's version, which is like my favourite album, I think. I don't know if I want to say that out loud, I just did. But it changes. But I think it's Reputation is my favourite. So I was really looking forward to the re-record. But I can still listen to the original without feeling guilty now. Because the whole of this year, people have been saying it's going to come out soon. So I keep, like, every time a Reputation song comes on, I'm like, oh, do we listen to it? Because it's not her version. But now I can do that guilt-free. Yay! So yeah, I'm just very excited for her. It's a very good thing to happen, which is nice because the world is not full of good things at the moment. So this feels like a lovely thing to happen to someone who deserves it. So, yes, anyway, today is Saturday. My to-do list is longer than my arm. However, I'm not able to do any of it because it's not his fault. As my mother keeps telling me. But my brother doesn't know what he needs from me yet today. Like, basically I have to be a taxi, but we don't know anything beyond that. So I'm just waiting until he wakes up. It's currently 7:48 in the morning. So I'm currently waiting for him to wake up and tell me what he needs from me. And then I can kind of work out the rest of my day. I think I'm gonna have to make make terms of the fact I'm not getting my money back for that dress from ASOS mum. Because if I don't give it back today, that's it. Because I'm pretty sure I have 2 days left to get it back to them. It's got to be there by Monday if I want my money back. So I think we just have an extra dress now. That doesn't fit me. And won't fit mum because actually it was a little big. It was like weirdly, you know, the yellow one?
Yeah.
It was weird. So it won't fit mum because mum is smaller than me. So I don't know what I'm going to do because everyone always says go on Vinted and stuff. It just, I see the screenshots, people. It looks like a lot of work for basically abuse and just not a very pleasant experience. And I'm like, I'm not a haggler. I'm not going to negotiate. Just pay me what I've asked or don't pay me, you know? Anyway, I'll think about it. I'll think about what I'm going to do. I haven't tried the swimming costume on. That's like the main thing I needed to do yesterday, other than work. That's important too. So yeah, anyway, I'm looking at my to-do list right now. There is a lot. Oh, trying on my swimming costume isn't even on here. That might be why I keep forgetting to do it. There we go. I need to go to the pharmacy today. I'm going to have to do that on Monday somehow. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. Yeah. Let me just get some crap out my eye. Apologies. Yeah, so I'm kind of just sort of sat here. I've got a coffee drink. Nice. Yummy. And I'm going to just sit here until my brother wakes up, which, to be fair, could be any time in the next 3 hours. So we'll see. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, can't you do stuff whilst you're waiting? Most of the stuff I need to do, other than trying on my swimming costume, is leaving the house and like running errands and doing stuff like that. So I can't really without knowing when I need to be back. So yes, it's a bit annoying, but it's fine. It is what it is. Can't stop thinking about Taylor Swift, which, to be fair, is kind of my go-to setting. Sophie can't stop thinking about Taylor Swift. But especially this morning, I just feel very excited for her. I literally just opened Instagram, like, basically straight away this morning, first thing, which I know probably isn't the best. But it just popped up immediately and I was like, oh my god. Yeah. Go Taylor, go Taylor. Oh my god, we've got to clear this room today or tomorrow. Mama, are you as exhausted as I am?
Yes, mentally even more.
Yeah. I forgot to say, also, Mum is in pain. She's done her ribs in. And her shoulder hurts still, so it's not a great physical time for my mother. And she keeps trying to help me with stuff, and I'm like, nah. Because you can't. So yeah, anyway. Anywho, I've got my work to-do list here. That's sad, isn't it? Go away. It's the weekend. I'm not looking at my work to-do list. Sorry. I just had to flip the page because otherwise it was going to upset me. Yeah, I'm going to go because I don't know what I'm talking about. And I just want to drink my coffee, to be honest. And maybe find something on YouTube's. I'm not sure. We look on the YouTubes. I said I was going to watch something and it just made me remember. Last night in the car, I'm going to embarrass you, Mum. Last night in the car, we were yesterday we finished watching Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. And Mum goes, how long's Part 2 then? And I'm like, what do you mean? I went 10 minutes. And she's like, what? I was like, what do you mean? And she goes, well, if Part 1 was an hour. And I was like, no, we had an hour left. And she was like, oh. And then she was like, it didn't feel like an hour. I'm like, because it wasn't. Oh, it's just so cute. Aren't you cute?
Yeah. Dim, yes.
You're not dim. You were just funny. She's so funny to me, my mum. I say that a lot. I tell you what I haven't done yet. I haven't seen the cats. I need to go and visit the cat. That's what I'm going to do. Or let him visit me. He can come to me. To be honest, I haven't let him on this sofa yet. I don't trust him. I told you, like, in the last video, he's been having accidents because he's old. And this is a nice new sofa and I don't want him to have an accident on the sofa. Because I also don't know how to clean the sofa very well. You kind of can't. And it was my first time buying a sofa. I didn't know what I was doing. And I may have bought one which is very hard to clean. I didn't think it through. Anyway, I said I was going like 2 minutes ago, so I'm going to go now. Bye. Thank you. Hello, I am back. Mum's about to turn off the fan for me because I forgot that would probably be, she's just turning it up. That would probably be needed for me to be able to film this clip. Hello. This is still the same vlog, but for me it's been 2 weeks again. It's not been a great 2 weeks. There seems to be a theme that's developing in the vlogs at the moment, and that's fine. It's fine. I'm going to start with the horrible news first to get it out of the way, and so I don't cry. And I'm laughing because I can feel the tears already just thinking about what I'm going to say. Bumblebee, lovely cat Bumblebee, has passed away. Try not. I don't know how to react. I don't know how to. So basically, let's rewind. So it is currently Wednesday, the 11th of June. Last week, Monday, the 2nd of June, was actually our holiday. We went away to Centre Parks, Woburn, and I was going to vlog, and I took my camera. Didn't feel up to it the first day. Tuesday evening, I got sick, which is what you can probably hear in my voice. Because I was sick before, and then literally 2 weeks later I've caught something again. Whilst we were at Centre Parks, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I didn't do much, to be honest, because I was sick. I did get a call from the doctor about my blood results, and they said something about my white blood cells being high, so I've had to do throat swabs and stuff, waiting for results, all of this going on. It meant Bumblebee was at the cattery. We collected him on Friday, absolutely fine, and Sunday, like, I'm just so grateful that he waited until Sunday when he decided he was old and he was ready to say goodbye. So because it was a Sunday, we hadn't rushed to him, but he was meowing and stuff and saying hello, so I was like, I didn't really pay attention. And then Mum went to feed him and she called me through, and it was obvious. He wasn't in pain, it was just obvious that it was old age, and it just looked like he was trying to keep sleeping, wasn't it? Mm. But he was still like meowing at us. And luckily my brother was here. Bumblebee was actually my brother's cat. Originally, we got a cat each when in 2000 and something, and as horrible as it was, and that's when I broke down when I saw my brother saying goodbye to the cat. I'm glad he did get a chance to say goodbye to the cat, because with Lily, he saw her Christmas Day and then she died on Boxing Day, so he wasn't with her. And yeah, we took the cat to the vets, and he passed away peacefully. And yeah, the house is very quiet and quite sad at the moment, as we've lost all of our fur babies in kind of quick succession, considering the ages that we had them for. Sorry, I'm gonna make you cry. Mum's looking at me like, oh. So yeah, it wasn't expected, because obviously I think in this video I told you about his abscess on his chin, and he was on antibiotics and stuff, but then he was signed off, like they were happy with him, and because of that he'd been monitored quite closely, so they were, you know, there was no like outstanding health issues that they were worried about. So we thought we had a bit more time, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But he was 18. It was, yeah, I think next month would have been 18 years since we got him. So he did amazing, and we love him so much, but yeah, it's really sad. So yeah, we went to Centre Parks, had a good time, not a great time, because I was sick, and then on the Thursday, Mum woke up and she was starting to get sick. So I then spoke to the doctors on Thursday again. Because of me being sick again and my blood test results, they've put me on more antibiotics. which I am finishing tonight, hopefully. Yeah, I'm waiting for all my results and stuff to come back, so that's fun. What else happened? Oh my god, so much has happened. I've just realised how long it's been since I filmed. So whilst we were in Centre Parks, they came in and they've given us new carpets. We've got loads of new furniture. I've had a lot of work done in the new office. And I think either the next video or the video after that is going to be me showing you what's going on in the office, because I've been working there this week, which has been quite exciting. Oh, that's got our address on. I was going to flip round just so you can see what's going on. Mum's desk from upstairs, it was actually her dad's desk because we moved downstairs. So Mum's got a little office kind of space, which is really nice. And yeah, things are just arriving all the time, to the point that yesterday at one point I was waiting for 17 items to be delivered, because a lot of stuff was thrown out. Some of it debatably so, not sure why it was thrown out, but it was. Mum's very excited because I've just unwrapped the new kitchen bin, which was thrown out by somebody who thought it was smelly. And I was like, I don't know what bin your bins smell like, but generally a bin probably does smell sometimes. But that's another issue. So we've got a new kitchen bin, and then I actually have a cheeky ASOS package, because and right now I'm wearing my leggings. Other than that, I have no trousers other than jeans, because the leggings, the joggers I did have got covered in paint. So this is basically a jogger shop. So let me show you the colours of joggers I've got. I've got 2 different sizes as well, so we'll see what fits and what doesn't. Probably not in this video because we can't breathe very well. So I've got 2 pairs of 18s. So I've got these cuffed ones from New Look in like it's a green, isn't it? But it doesn't say what colour they call it. So a little green, you can't really see that's green. You have to trust me. I've got a black pair, which are a size 18 from ASOS own. And then I've got a grey pair, which are a size 20, just in case those ones don't fit me at the moment, which is also ASOS. And then, because I have a shopping addiction, this boxy tee was in my basket in this like butter yellow colour. And I really wanted it, so I just added that in as I was getting a delivery. So yeah, that's my little haul. Yay. I made a little list of everything that had happened, so I can tell you. I didn't plan this, but Sabrina Carpenter is on my t-shirt. I've actually had to cancel Sabrina. I was meant to be going to see her in Hyde Park, but with everything that I'm having to buy at the moment for the house, and the fact I'm going into London for a week, not a weekend, for overnight stay for work and stuff, I just realised it wasn't feasible for me to pay for the train, parking, the ticket, the hotel, the food and stuff just for me, when I've already seen her this year. Do you know what I mean? It just felt a bit indulgent and a bit dramatic for me to spend all that money just for me to see her again. So as much as it would be nice to see her again, especially as in the last hour she's announced her new album, it's just not going to happen. So I've managed to sell the ticket to someone who got a really good price for it. I must say, I dropped the price, because you can set the price on, is it Axis? AXS? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But you can set the price up to 10% more than a ticket, but I actually sold it for less than I paid for it, because I just wanted someone to be able to have it rather than me waste it. So yeah, I'm not going to that, so I'm quite upset, but at the same time, you know, I can't pay for everything, as much as I try to. So yeah, I'm sorry this has been a bit of a bummer of a video again, but the good news is, you know what, I don't even know what the good news is. I was about to say, yeah, our hob managed to get installed. We have a hob. Yesterday I made dinner Beautiful. Today I was boiling water. The hob just gave out. As in literally, it's the second time I've used it. I was boiling water and it just turned itself off. So I suspect they might have overheated because of the temperature. It's like 24 or something at the moment. So I'm not sure if it's just got hot. But yeah, it's actually the second time I've used it and it's broken. So I don't know what's going on with that. And yeah, literally every day at the moment we're waking up and something else is going wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're joking. My brother had a presentation and he used the song "Things Can Only Get Better" and every day we're like, things can only get better, and then they get worse. But on the drive home, I just dropped my brother off somewhere, and on the drive home I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna make a real effort to just try and be positive, because I feel like there have been a lot of times in the last 2 months that I could have given up and I could have just gone to bed and be like, you know what, you guys deal with it. And I haven't, and I'm quite proud of that. But I think I just need to keep making a conscious effort to be as positive as possible, because it's really difficult at the moment. There's not that much good stuff happening at all, ever in life. So yeah, I'm sorry again it took a little while to get this video out, but like I said, I got sick. We had lots of stuff going on again, and yeah, I don't know when the next video will be. I want to get it up on Sunday. Will it happen? Probably not. If not, it'll be the Sunday after that, I think, because I do have one thing planned in the next 2 weeks, which should be good. Mum's looking at me, she doesn't remember what I'm talking about. I'll tell you in a second. So we do have one thing planned that should be fun. And I'll be able to tell you about that in the next video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it's not a happy update, but I wanted to tell you mainly about Bumblebee. So yeah, kisses. Have a great rest of your week or week, and I will see you again on the internet at some point. Bye. Oh!